Ladies and gents and the rest, today we're going to be doing a heroic Ironforge. We're going to be doing that without any split leaders in case there are new players and they don't have split leaders. We're not going to be using them. No Arthas, no Anuburak, and da. Only normal heroes that you can get in the grid. All right? It's super easy. It's easier than Stormwind, I think. So the first encounter, it's actually the setup is not that important on the first encounter. The most important thing is what not to do on the map, but we'll get to that when we start the encounter. I'm just going to explain to you what I have. So the first character is Jaina. We're using this talent, Flurry, because it does a really slow in damage as well. It's been buffed recently, so this is a really good talent, and we don't really need to save up the gold, so it's not important. And we have Execute with -1 gold talent, so that's more than enough. We're using this combo with Priestess with extra Renew and Harvest Golem with Stun talent. So we drop Harvest Golem, we drop Priestess behind, and that's pretty much it. And they tank and they stun. That's all we need, and everything else will be killed by our units or by our partners' units. Deep Breath with Jaina, it kills almost everything. Plus, don't forget, my levels are very high, and they're going to be scaled down to 24. So it's going to be Deep Breath level 24 versus level 22 units. On top of that, plus 3 levels from Jaina, it will be like you'll be deleting everything if you have a level 24 deck, right? Bats, just a cheap cycle unit to attack things. I didn't use a poison because there's no need to use poison. And we also using bats because bats are really good for, like, there's going to be a lot of stealth units here, and the bats are going to be really good against stealth units, right? Chain Lightning, again, with Jaina, Chain Lightning hits almost like, not like Deep Breath, but for some units, it's going to take like 2/3 of HP, so you can finish the entire, kill the huge group with Execute. For example, you attack like big fat units that have a lot of HP, and one unit with low HP, one squishy unit with a low HP because of Chain Lightning, you hit Execute and you get 1 gold back, right? I mean, and plus you Jaina, all you do is spells, right? And everything else is for tanking or cycling. So that's number 1. So my partner, Minkis, used Thalnos for it. So Thalnos deck is always the same, right? Thalnos and Spell. So he does the exact same thing. He has Ghoul to tank in front of him a little bit. He has Bats to do a lot of damage and to cycle. And everything else is spells. Don't forget that spells levels don't matter. As long as you cast spells, you boost Thalnos Bane talent, right? So you attack fast. That's how you damage them. Don't rely on spells. So your this, and this doesn't matter. If you have high level like polymorph, it's good. I mean, it's more time for polymorph. And you can also use gold talent. It's no big deal because we killed it in our first attempt. I don't know if it's like the most optimal way, right? So yeah, so use Jaina and Thalnos. All right, here is what not to do here. If you kill this left guy, left mini boss, the entire map is going to be immune to poison. If you kill this right guy, right mini boss, I believe all the enemies are going to be stealthed. So you have to keep that in mind. What we did, you take the left tower. Well, we took the left tower, and we would always push the rights on the right side. We would only take the tower, and we would never push further to not kill this second boss. Like, we didn't have any poison units, but if you do, make sure you don't kill this. So we don't have 2 buffs. We just killed 1 mini boss to get to the main boss, right? And we will either push from the right side or from the middle, but don't push from the middle too hard. Again, you can take the tower as well, but don't push too hard. Actually, let's play the encounter. So yeah, don't push too hard because this left mini boss is patrolling around. So he goes from where he is now to the right and then up, and so he patrols the left half of the map. So yeah, what's good about this setup is that you can also use your Priestess to help Thalnos. So if Priestess goes with Thalnos, is going to be really easy for Thalnos to kill things, right? Because he's getting healed constantly, and Thalnos is going to be very high level because of the spells, and that's pretty much it. I don't even know what to say, but I have to be saying something all the time, right? And Jaina, she's extremely helpful. Oh, by the way, boom, see Chain Lightning, and the Rifleman is almost dead. By the way, the Mountaineer is this in this encounter has a talent. I don't know what it's called, I forget, but when you kill one of them, one Mountaineer or one Bear, the other one gets healed to full. Oh yeah, and by the way, I think there is a additional heroic mechanic, which is Prowlers, and there is a rumor that these Prowlers have immunity to, like, they are resistant and armored. I don't know that. Like, for me, it was just the exact same normal encounter with this additional mechanics for mini bosses, that give extra buffs. But yeah, that was pretty much it. So don't forget, we go on the left side, but we're gonna take the tower and nothing else, right? Yoo! And Jaina hits extremely hard with her spells. So what we're gonna do also is actually nothing. Our job technically is to keep Thalnos alive, right? So now it's a phase switch. So there's gonna be a lot of things to kill, and after that it's gonna go to normal, and we're gonna keep doing what we were doing, right? Oh, and the mines, but mines are, about the mines because they are in the normal, they're normal mechanic as well, right? So as you can see on the left side, Thalnos is there, and he will kill all these little things because it's Thalnos, right? And yeah. And by the way, when you get this debuff from the right mini boss and everything is stealth, as soon as you hit that, it comes out of stealth, and I believe it never goes back. Like, if you look at this footman, they were stealth, but they are not going back to stealth. So as you can see, Thalnos is just shitting on everything. But be careful, don't buff Thalnos when he starts attacking the mini boss. Let Thalnos die so he doesn't kill the left mini boss. Again, for us, it wouldn't be a big deal because we didn't have any poison units. By the way, I take this information from the old Guardians video, so maybe it's wrong, and the Blizzard changed something on their way before they released the heroic version, but we did it in our first attempt. So, like I said, always just don't kill all the mini bosses. Man, how many times did I say that today? Whatever. And there's nothing to do in the middle, to be honest, except the gold chest. So all from the right side. If you don't want to stealth units, don't kill the right boss. Kill the left boss, but it depends on. I guess it depends on what units you have, what high level units you have, right? So if you have a poison deck that is really high level for this encounter, maybe you would want to kill the what we're killing, right? The stealth guy. If you don't have poison, kill the. You can kill a poison guy, and nobody cares, right? Dun, 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 dun. There is, I believe, nothing else to say. I have no idea how we managed not to kill this third, left guy accidentally. These mines are actually very helpful. They kill our Thalnos on his way to the mini boss. Yeah, and don't forget, the units you're playing against, they all have talents. They are not talentless. Oh, somebody dropped 100 bits. Boom. And this is how you kill the boss. Easy peasy, first attempt. Okay, for the second boss, the decks matter, the way you play, not too much, okay? It's like opposite of the first encounter. So here's how we're gonna make it work. We're gonna be using Ragnaros. The Ragnaros is a key, it's like an S tier choice for the second encounter. I'm gonna show you why. So the talent on Ragnaros doesn't really matter. As long as we have Ragnaros, we will need his passive. The reason why we need Ragnaros is because the most painful unit to deal with in this encounter is... You thought bombs? No, bombs are easy. I'll show you how to deal with them. The most painful unit is the... I don't know what they're called, but like they shoot with they use machine guns. When they shoot, they're like they have a very long range. There is a lot of them, and it's really hard to get to them because they kill things like by the time they get closer to them. So for that, we will need Ragnaros, and this is the first Ragnaros setup that you want to use inside of this encounter. So when these little shits attack armored units, which is grunts, or your Ragnaros, they kill themselves. Okay, you don't need to go anywhere. They die very quickly. They kill themselves, and you just, this encounter is going to be a complete joke. So just that is already enough. So the setup is Ragnaros, Priestess, and Griffon with Potion. For what is that for? To level Ragnaros, to give him plus 10 levels. I believe it's up to 10 now, right? And his passive will hit really hard, and whoever attacks him or grunts dies really quickly. So deep breath to kill bombs. I'll show you how to kill bombs efficiently. There is like an angle where you can, like I said, you're gonna turn this encounter to complete fucking joke. Spiders, if you want something else, use something else. I love those. So they stun things, they poison things, do a lot of damage. Beautiful. Plague Farmer to attack the boss and other things and not be attacked, because Plague Farmer outranges absolutely everything here. And Grunts. Grunts are, this is one of the 2 expensive units in the deck. We're using, obviously, Guard Duty. Why? Because we need Armor Trait on Grunts. We need Armor Trait, and it reduces their gold cost. And yes, they're not going to go anywhere when you deploy them, but you will always deploy them so they start moving right away, right? And don't forget, when the ranged shits attack them, they kill themselves, which is very important. So that's first setup. If you play in a random queue with randoms, what the hell did I just say? You're going to use this deck. This is the difference is we replace Griffon with Pyromancer. Talent doesn't matter, like you can take the other talent or triple damage, doesn't matter. The reason why we need Pyromancer is so you don't have to rely on your opponent, and you could kill flying units if your opponent is a fucking idiot. Okay, very simple. So that or that. I'm gonna put all the decks in the description or in the first pinned commentary, so don't worry about it. So this is us, and our partner's deck will be, your partner can do whatever he wants, but this is what my guy did. Jaina, talent doesn't matter, just don't take blink. Harvest Golem to stun and tank. Huntress to deal with the backline. Harvest Golem, Plague Farmer to attack the boss for the same purpose. Cycle unit bats. And 2 spells that hit ridiculously hard. Again, to kill bombs and to kill something that cannot be killed just with deep breath. All right, let's go. So here is what you don't want to do. I'm going to tell you right away before the encounter starts. What you don't want to do as Ragnaros, don't put your Ragnaros in the middle here. You're going to do really, really well. It's the best place for Ragnaros here, right there. Because you're going to kill all this, you're going to be killing these dwarves right away. Your Ragnaros can tank the bombs. But the problem is that at the last phase, this summoning stone disappears, which means it's going to destroy your Ragnaros that you are leveling the entire time. Okay? So put Ragnaros on your core right away. That's the best. That's not the best, but this is the most efficient choice. The core, not towers, not summoning stone, but the core, okay? Let's take a look at what's going to happen. Of course, I don't have Ragnaros right away. Drop in grunts. Grunts are not buffed yet. Waiting until, yeah. Healing grunts just to move forward because I thought I was smart, and I'm going to put Ragnaros on the summoning stone, right? That's why I didn't drop Ragnaros right away. 2. Now we'll wait for 5 gold, then we're going to drop Ragnaros right in the middle of the map. Boom. By the way, when you kill these chicken mini bosses, they're gonna spawn the bombs. So just be prepared. We're gonna have to kill them anyway. I'm just saying. Okay, Ragnaros is dropped, and the party started. Let the party begin. Dropping Griffon behind, but Griffon, I'm a fucking idiot. That's why my Griffon buffed my priestess instead of my Ragnaros. Okay, here is, by the way, before we continue, I want to show you a couple of things that we actually didn't do, but you should do. At some point, the encounter is going to start dropping these bombs from all three doors. Right now, you only see them coming out from two, and the middle one is empty. At some point, it's going to be all three. You can kill all three with one deep breath if you react like quick enough. All right, just so you know. So you don't. If you play really well, it's gonna be super easy, and you have two deep breaths, right? You and your partner. So you can kill this entire thing in one deep breath. Also, we'll talk about it later. Actually. Yeah, see, we have to waste actually. Okay, there we go. These are the machine gun things that I was telling you about. Dropping the Harvest Golem, dropping Plague Farmer behind Ragnaros, and the Plague Farmer kills everything right away. And all the flying units are going to die if they touch your Ragnaros right away because they're super squishy, right? But don't forget, on Heroic, the mini boss, every time you switch the face, I believe it's gonna get like 90% damage reduction for 12 seconds or something like that. That's what Old Guardian said. Okay, new bombs. Okay, here is the little secret that I didn't know about the bombs. See how inefficient we are. We spent so many deep breaths just to kill these bombs. Okay, all the bombs, the small ones and the big ones, they work exactly like barrels at the from Innkeeper Ellison's encounter from Stormwind, which means these bombs, if you throw units on their way, they're gonna damage themselves by hitting those units, and they're gonna start losing HP. Okay, that is very important. You don't need to cast spells. You don't need to attack them. I mean, you can do that, but you also can do it this way. All right. So if you put extremely fat units in front of them, they're just gonna kill themselves. That's what we didn't know, because we were afraid for these big bombs so much. We thought like, they're gonna destroy us because they hit really hard if they get to the tower. And if they get to the tower and they don't have a lot of HP anymore, they're not gonna hit it they're not gonna hit it hard. Okay. So as you can see, Ragnaros is still alive, and you can't really kill him. And of course, they have a gold mine right in front of the boss. Yeah, I'm waiting until my my Plague Farmer goes away. Yeah, dropping it like this. Boom, buffing our Ragnaros. Healing our Ragnaros with Priestess. She heals for 1,000,000 health all the time. As you can see, not putting any effort, killing things effortlessly. Dropping grunts on the right side, so they kill this. See how they kill themselves? All right. What else do you need to know about it? Okay, this is only 2 packs, not 3. Bombs, schmomps. And don't deep breath one thing twice, because burning lasts 8 seconds, and to get the value out of this out of deep breath, you need to wait for 8 seconds. Okay, here's what happened. My Ragnaros died, so I believe it was the mechanic, because nobody could one-shot my Ragnaros like this. Oh, actually, maybe I missed something, and it was the bomb that killed my Ragnaros. But whatever. I believe now I'm gonna drop Ragnaros on my core. No. I didn't learn the lesson, sorry. It looks so stupid when I tell people what to do it while doing total opposite myself. And this spell of Ragnaros is very useful. I took the talent that buffs... Okay, there we go. This is the last phase. This is the last phase. For some reason, the summoning stone in the middle doesn't disappear, even though it should. As you can see, nobody can kill this left grunts. Everybody's trying so hard. Up! Up! The bomb killed my Ragnaros. For some reason, that grunt that was standing in front of the bomb didn't kill the bomb. I don't know why. Maybe it's bugged. Maybe I'm missing something. But usually quill boars, they get consumed by the bomb. Just imagine if I made a mistake in it. Oh, there we go. Now the summoning stone disappeared. I don't know why it didn't disappear right away. So here, yeah, you need the deep breath right there. And unfortunately, I don't have mine. Yeah. They're gonna hit really hard, all these bombs. And my Ragnaros died again. But again, at least your Ragnaros works as a shield. So don't forget, it's our first attempt. I'm telling you how to play and what to do. And I'm doing this stupid stuff because I don't know how to do things, right? We just, you know, we are working as lab rats. Okay, shoo! Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna do better, I'm telling you. Also, maybe the best choice with Ragnaros will be pairing him with Scenarios. Because Scenarios, if you use the talent that spawns treants on death, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a lot of value out of it as well. Because like I said, the bombs die when they touch the units. And I mean, it's we get free tanking, free treants. So try that. It might work as well. So instead of Jaina, that is used here as a second hero, try Scenarios maybe. It's kind of like what we did with in Stormwind with Ellison, with Innkeeper Ellison. It's kind of the same thing, except we have to consume barrels there. Here we have to consume bombs. Shoo! But deep breath is something. Deep breath and Ragnaros is something you must have in this encounter. Okay. All right. And for the last encounter, we are using Sneed, and we're using Sneed with lead with greed talent, right? Because if you use Sneed, you're gonna get additional gold. If your Sneed kills the tower or takes the chest, you're gonna get additional gold. It's just so much gold. So the reason why, well, before we get to the setup, the reason why you use Sneed is because you're gonna be taking towers constantly. You're gonna be retaking towers all the time. And man, I gotta tell you, you're gonna be gold capped almost the entire time. You will not have time to throw units left and right. That's how much gold you're gonna get. This encounter is actually the easiest, and like it's super easy with this Sneed. I would recommend you go with double Sneed. You just build this deck like that. You take this deck, you build it like this, and you take two decks like that, and you're gonna shit on the encounter like this. So the difficult part of this encounter is that there is a fire elemental mini boss in the middle, and he hits his range is he almost hits the entire map with his auto attacks. But that's why we have execute, and your partner should have execute as well. Doesn't matter what deck your partner goes with, you must have execute. You double execute this piece of shit in the middle. You're gonna get access to the chest, and you're gonna kill the most painful thing in the entire encounter. So double execute. It's like, consider it Lucifron like in Lucifron, you always kill tower and the mini boss, double execute one side and double execute the other side. That's what you gotta do all the time. Everything else is just, bah. Okay, so we're using this troll with Meteor Elbow talent. What does that do? That allows your troll to attack units, but more importantly, if your troll takes the tower himself, it's still considered a siege unit. So his damage is siege probably. But I don't know what, but at least it works, okay? So you drop the troll with this thing behind. Troll slowly goes and kills everything. You support it with spells. You don't forget you use execute. Also, there are mini bosses on this map, the bears. And the bears get killed this exact same way, right? So, yeah, everything else, like I said, is a complete joke. There are going to be fire elementals here. The troll kills them easily. Again, don't forget to drop priestess behind. Super schmooper easy. And spiders and farmers are used to defend tower, to retake towers during the phase switch. Obviously, you can use Sneed and Troll, but there's gonna, like, every single tower is going to have enemies units on it, so you won't be able to take everything right away with the Sneed, right? So you drop spiders, they kill this rifleman like this. Plague Farmer kills it like that. It's super good and super cheap, and you support everything with Deep Breath. So, like I said, double Sneed, you can't go wrong. But my partner used Rend because, like I said, we were experimenting, right? So he went with this deck. Again, execute, you use Rend, you drop whelps, and like his entire army was pretty much to defend between the phase switches. Everything else was, okay. Let's take a look at the encounter. Okay, let's go. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the gold nodes here. Okay, as soon as I move my camera higher, I'll show you. So our first goal is we need to take towers and kill the mini boss in the middle. Okay, let me pause it here. You see this mini boss in the middle by the chest. On the right side from the mini boss and from the left, on the left side, there are 2 gold mines with red gold. It's not yellow gold, it's a red gold. What it means is it's obviously closer to the boss, right? So you couldn't get it. The gold here is spawned much faster. I believe it's 15 seconds instead of 30 or something like that. But anyway, it's much faster. You just keep that in mind. Try to get access to this gold is ASAP and try not to let the enemy take this gold, okay? So let's go. So I have execute now. I execute the mini boss. If you don't kill this mini boss, his attack range is really long, and he will kill you like as soon as you take this tower. As soon as you come out of the tower, like you go above the tower, you're gonna get attacked right away. So, as you can see, this fire elemental cannot do anything to our troll, and this plague farmer with the increased range and also increased area of effect, as you can see, it killed the rifleman that was standing behind the bear easily. Don't forget, we have a siege units, and we're gonna get a lot of gold. So it's in our interests that if the enemy retakes the tower. So when we take it back, we get gold. Enemy doesn't get shit. You see, I just got the gold, and I'm always 7 and above all the time. Okay, we just saw the mini boss, killed the mini boss right away, and Sneed is gonna take this middle chest, and I'm gonna get gold cap, I think. Oh yeah, Shoo! I get gold capped, and I wasted like 1 gold at least. The good thing about this encounter, in my opinion, is that when the boss transitions from one phase to the other, he doesn't kill the army that is attacking him. You see this? We're dropping these little things, harpies, plague farmers, spiders, and they kill this rifleman really quickly. And the towers that are closer to the boss, if we lose them, it's actually better, because when we take them back, we get gold, right? But again, if you still keep those towers, it's good as well, because you have gold, access to this red gold, like I said. Again, double execute on mini boss. Mini boss dies as soon as he shows up. Just remember this rule, and this encounter is gonna be a joke for you. Even if you don't use this strategy with Sneed, Just remember to always execute mini boss. And like I said, you're gonna shit on this encounter like that. So yeah, I did this siege, heroic siege, on my big deck challenge deck, and the other guy was Sneed as well, and he spawned so many trolls. Like the boss at the end was surrounded by trolls and healers, and it's almost like you can't really kill those trolls because they heal. The priestess heals more damage on them that the enemy does to them. You know what I'm saying? So again, we were just like talking and having fun while doing that. It's just it was extremely easy. When we discovered this combo with Sneed, it was a complete fucking joke. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, we keep retaking towers with trolls and keep getting gold. If you're lucky enough to take towers with Sneed, like the one on the right side, boom, you're gonna get way more gold. So. Again, the hardest part is already done. Now we just have to finish it. And obviously the rule of the ones who play PvP know how to cast Deep Breath. Whenever you cast Deep Breath, whenever PvPers cast Deep Breath, they always have a habit to hit the boss. You know, like if you cast Deep Breath but you don't hit the boss with Deep Breath as well, you wasted your Deep Breath. It's like it's a sign of beta male, you know. Anyway, again, the siege was super pooper easy. It was a lot of fun. It was the first time we got a golden Sneed. So golden Sneed is like an Easter egg. This is your S tier choice for the last encounter, boys. That's why we got a golden Sneed skin. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up, and that's all.